Hey guys, we reached a milestone today. Actually got up, I shaved, and I showered today, so I'm feeling pretty good here. And I actually think you guys should be feeling pretty good. This is a end of the 11.6 lesson. There's just a couple more things we got to do, so I won't take too much time. There's only 4 questions in the homework, so it's going to be flying by, I hope. So, you guys remember the first day we talked about like the mean, the median mode, and we kind of skipped a few things. We're going to do the same thing today. We're going to be skipping around here, and if we were together, I'd be doing more. But just you guys, I wouldn't say doing this on your, learn on your own, but kind of trying to do this stuff just by me talking here for 10, 15 minutes or so. So just going to point out a few things that are going to help us. So along those lines here, the first thing we're going to talk about is an outlier. And you guys probably heard that word before. I know we do some stuff like this back in Algebra 1, but simply put it, an outlier is just a number that looks a lot different than the rest. And I think a lot of this about like if you'd have like simply 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 30. Well, that's a lot different of a number that happens. Okay, so most of the time you can kind of look at the numbers and figure it out and identify it by just looking. There's actually, I say there is formulas, but we won't worry about those. Just kind of look. Like for instance on this one, if I take a look at these numbers right here and thinking about this, these are all close, these are all close, they're not too bad, but then this number right here, that's farther away. So, it says identify the outlier in a problem, and actually, I tell us do what we've been doing. You'll be able to notice. Okay, it's going to be a lot different looking than the rest of them. It's a lot bigger. Could be a lot smaller, but yeah, we'll go back to the homework here at the end. We're going to skip the range, but again, if you want to do it, just the greatest minus the smallest. But there's no problems like that at all for mine. Quartiles, we're going to get to that. Breaks up into 4 parts. Can do that at the end because we're going to do that for some box and whisker plots. We're going to skip this part. So 4 questions. 2 of them are going to be dealing with this idea about percentiles. Okay, and when you think about percentile, that's like saying, like your class rank. You're in the top 10%, the bottom 10%. You're in the middle. You're in 50%, whatever it might be. Okay, so I had to change this problem up. I messed it up and type it in. So here I've got a list of 20 numbers, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay, double checking. So let's say that the question is, what is the 65th percentile? Okay, so here's how you do it. Number one, it says, how many values do you have? Well, just kind of answered that question a little bit ago. Come on. I've got 20 values. It's like thinking about 20 students, okay? It says find 65% of 20. So if you type it in to do this, I'm going to take 0.65 times 20. And you can do it on any calculator. I actually got my phone. And I do that, I get 13. So that's where it says in step 3, what is the value at location 13? Meaning, I'm going to count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay, so right there should grab. Oh my lord, that's bad. Let me see here. Do and do. So the value at that spot right there is 89. Okay, so the 80, when it says interpret, you're just going to have to find the number and say, what's the 65th percentile, what's the 90th? We'll see that, but you go find that number position, then you count. Once you get that number, boom, done. All right, so that's half your homework tonight is finding the percentile based off that location spot. We'll practice that. Again, we'll have box and whisker, which we'll get to. The last thing here is how we do that. Okay, so here's again another problem, and it's talking about the here's turnover nurses. Okay, blah blah. Nobody cares. So here's my numbers. Okay, we're not doing this 5-number summary. We're just going to have you do this problem right here. And guess what? It's multiple choice. I know how it is. You're going to click to get it right, but I just want to talk about it. So here's a list of numbers that we've got. So to make a box and whisker, you need a box. So how do you make the box? Well, there again, we kind of skipped it, but there's 3 things that you're going to need that they talk about. It's called Q1, Q2, and Q3. Okay. And you think about that, it's like I guess kind of like a dollar bill. There's 4 quarters. So you're going to break it apart into 4 equal spots. So they call these quartiles. There's 3. So what you're going to do is, first off, you're going to find Q2. Well, Q2 is actually the same thing as the median. Or sorry. Good Lordy. Can't even talk right today. Not the median. Sorry. The mean. Okay. The average. So that is what we did yesterday. You're going to find the average of these 12 nurses. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So you're going to go through and you're just going to start crossing out, 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 crossing out. And you're going to find that the mean of these is 15.5, just halfway between those two. Okay. You're going to put a line at that value of 15.5. Then, since that is where my line is on my numbers, you're going to go through and you're going to find, once again, the middle of the, why do I keep saying the middle? I guess it is the middle. Oh, Lordy days. What am I saying the mean for? I'm confusing you guys more than ever right now. Yes, you're trying to find the median. It's 15.5. Then you find the median of these numbers right here. So you can do the same thing again. And you're going to count, and you're going to find the median of that, which is going to be 11.5. You're going to put a line there. Then you're going to find the median of these. You're going to count. You're going to see this is 19.5. You're going to put a line there. And those 3 make a box. Guess what? There's a box plot. Then the last thing that you're going to have to do is you're going to go back and you're going to find what the biggest and the smallest numbers are. So the biggest number is 5. So you're going to draw a line down to the number 5. And you're going to find the biggest number, which is 33. So you're going to draw a line to 33. I know it's quick. We're going to see the problem, but that is a Boston whisker plot. And I apologize. I don't know what in the world I'm doing, but median is what you need. Okay. So when I go over here to my homework, again, 4 questions, wasn't lying to you. We've got here, first off, when it says make a Boston whisker plot. So those, again, are what you're going to have to look for. And I can say it, but don't just guess. Okay. Try it out. You're going to have these numbers. You're going to have to go through, find the median, the middle, sorry, the median, median. Get that right here sooner or later. So you're going to put these in order. You're going to find the middle number. You're going to find the middle number of those. You're going to find the middle number of those. And then you draw a line out to the smallest and the biggest numbers that you've got. Okay. So, again, hopefully get that one done. Here again is what we were talking about earlier. It says, let's do this one. It says find the 30th percentile. The pain is going to be that you're going to have to put all those numbers in order first. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Guess what? Great. That's what we already did. So if I'm trying to find the 30th percentile, I would take 0.30 times 20. I think it ends up being 12. Don't get that wrong, but got a lot wrong there. 6. So do not just go here and say, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You've got to put these in order first. I'm not going to do it. Put them in order. Then you're going to go to the 6th spot and see what you come up with. Okay. Same thing for 80th. You'll type in this. Don't just guess like me and say, okay, the number that's in that spot will be the 16th. So you're going to put them in order and then find the 16th number in that order. Here is the fun problem. I know you guys are going to love it. You got to find the outlier. So you find the number that's really big. You find the mean with the outlier, you find the mean without the outlier, you find the median with the outlier, you find the median without the outlier, then you answer some questions. And then lastly, again, it just says put them in order. What's the 38? Well, 38's in what spot? Find it. Again, kind of going backwards. So keeping it short. Hopefully we can get that stuff done. I know it's a little bit of work there for number 3, but enjoy it. We got one more day. Thank you.